Alright guys, next step of the new do-it-yourself turbine. This is just going to be tossing a couple ideas out there. We're going to work on harvesting our parts on our next video. But basically, we're going to start with this thing. And what I'm looking at is a vertical axis turbine. Vertical axis turbines are not very popular for good reason. Every one of them that I've played with has sucked. What I've got in mind is trying to do one that's very simple. We're going to put the stator on the bottom. We're going to use as much of the existing rotating assembly as we possibly can. Going up through a base plate. I'm not sure how we're going to make the base plate just yet. Now all of these washing machines, inside the drums, they have this armature that reaches out and holds onto the drum itself. I'm going to try to use that if I can. It's usually a 3-bladed assembly. And what I'm going to try to do is somewhat similar to the cheap Chinese variety in that it's only going to be affixed in the middle. These things have huge bearing assemblies, so they should be able to support a pretty heavy load on top. And then I'm going to try to make this with some very, very simple flat blades. Now, of course, they will need to be braced. This is just a drawing. I expect it to, look and work better than this. But to give you guys an idea of what I have in mind, and of course, like I said, we'll brace stuff. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. I'm looking at, very, very simple straight airfoils. That's not an airfoil. You guys know what I mean. And the goal is going to be make this thing as simple as possible, and I'm going to make it entirely out of whatever I can find in the washing machine itself and stuff that I can get at Lowe's and Home Depot. My goal is to figure out a way to do this without having to order extra stuff, have to get any special materials. I'm also going to try to just use materials and tools that I have in my shop because, I do have some interesting things in here, but most of my stuff is very, very common. Wrenches, hammers, things like that. I expect to use my little Harbor Freight welder down there. I want it to be a task that anybody can duplicate, or come pretty close to duplicating, up until we get to, the control portion. That's going to be a different kind of process, I'm sure. But if you guys have any ideas about how blades should be made, ideas that could help keep this project simple, I'd love to hear them. I'm going to be going about this the way I go about most of my projects, and that's winging it and figuring it out along the way. If there's any tricks or tips y'all have in mind, let me know. It might simplify the process and make it easier for anybody else who wants to duplicate it. So that's that for now. We're going to come back to this very soon. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to have a video up where we're taking this thing apart. I'm probably already in the process as this video is uploading. We're going to pull everything out of this that has any potential for use, and I'm also going to show you guys some of the things that you can pull out of this and sell on eBay and stuff like that to maybe make a couple of dollars to help push your projects forward. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. You guys take it easy. Have a wonderful day.